so that's what I'm going to try out, see how I get on with the stride. Well, there you go, video bombing live. A warm welcome back to my channel, where I'll be discussing and showing you first impressions of the Nike Pegasus 37 Shield. That's right guys, these are the special edition for winter type running, and the reason why I bought these is for the winter running. Extra tread and a waterproof covering, which will hopefully help me do my nice easy runs through the winter. So let's take these out on a trial and see how we get on. So for my first trial with these Nike Pegasus 37 Shield, I've got to get the name right, I thought I'd just take them for a walk. That's right, I tend to, with new shoes, I go walking in them, either in the house or outside for a short while, just see how they feel without the running, if you know what I mean. So if they feel good walking in them, then they should be good for running. But that's just me, that's how I try them out. And I've got to say, first impressions, similar to when I tried the standard Pegasus 37, very impressive. I can feel the nice, comfy, smooth walk in them. I can definitely feel those little AirPods in the midfoot, because it feels so spongy and squeezy, and the foam on my heel as I'm walking. I tend to heel strike as we're walking. Oh, shock horror, heel striking, yeah, but it does feel comfy. I do like the feel so far, and yes, I've done the ultimate test of grippiness, because one of the reasons I need these winter shoes is the grippy, and here I am, asphalt. Oh boy, does it grip really good. Tarmac, for those of us in the Brit, asphalt I think it's called in Europe or US, but yeah, it feels good. And on the paths here, again, feels good and grippy, nice and grippy. So I think tomorrow I'm going to take them out for a run and see how I feel. It's sort of a mini long run, about an hour and a half. So we'll see how we get on tomorrow. Okay guys, it's now Saturday. It's a bit wet, it's a bit windy, drizzly, cold. Perfect weather to test these new Pegasus 37 Shield. So let's go. Whoa. So initial impressions whilst out running in these, similar to yesterday's impression when walking. The midfoot feels very springy, which, as I said yesterday, is probably due to the, what is it, those air inserts that they've got to give it a bit more springy feel. But it does feel very comfortable. When I put the shoes on this morning with my running socks, obviously different to the walking socks, the shoes felt quite snug, fitting around my foot. Certainly a lot firmer than the regular Pegasus, which is probably the Shield material. But yeah, so far feeling good. One thing I think that I forgot to mention, I also bought some other new running items when I was out in the Lake District, and that is some new gloves. Yes, seal skins these are called. Something that's waterproof and keeps me warm for the winter months, because the other gloves, as good as the neoprene gloves were, which is great for cycling and all that, but they did get quite sweaty on the inside, and then when they get wet and cold, they weren't keeping me warm. And then the other pair, the old Nike ones, I've had them quite a few years, and yes, they were growing holes, so not good to either keep me warm or dry. So yes, seal skins, nice new, feel like who's so cozy. So today's run is a nice easy 10 miler ish, somewhere around there. So the shoes are feeling really good. Going through the points that are essential for me for winter running, easy running shoes on the road now. Yeah, I've got to say, you know, on this type of footpath, asphalt, tarmac, footpath roads, not off-road, for me traction is essential. I don't want to be slip sliding around in the wet, which is what I was getting with the regular Pegasus 37 the other week when I was doing sessions. Oh boy, it was like ice skating almost in the rain. Weird feeling that was. These are more grippy. I think, is it Vibram rubber soles? So they do feel much more grippy. Waterproof is a bonus, and the fit and everything has got to be good. So feeling good so far. Yeah, thumbs up. I have to admit, since interviewing Shane Benzie about his book The Lost Art of Running, if you haven't seen that interview, go back, click on the link, have a listen. For me, very much focused. Not that I didn't do this all the time, but very much more mindful of my posture and running form. So head up, chest out, and just go. Using gravity to pull me forward. Poetry motion, yeah? That's right, because I am the poet with pace, often seen running with a red face. Would you believe it's got so warm? Well, in comparison, take my gloves off, my hands were getting a bit hot and steamy. Yes, the rain stopped, the wind's calmed down. So as I'm approaching towards the end of this 10 miler, what's the verdict on these Nike Pegasus Shield? Well, I certainly don't feel like an agent of Shield in them. I've got to say the jury's still out. They're comfy, they're nice, but I don't know if you can hear that noise, they just sound, for my running form, I don't think they're best suited for me personally. As I say, the jury's still out. I'm going to take them out on some quicker runs, see how they're feeling at, how the grip is. But for now, the jury is out. Laters. Okay guys, it's now Monday afternoon, well, Monday lunchtime. So I said I'd take the Pegasus 37s out on some speed sessions. So today, from habit, Monday was an easy run with strides at the end. So that's what I'm going to try out, see how I get on with the strides. Well, there you go, video bombing live. So yeah, it's going to be an easy 30ish minutes, and then I'll probably do 6 sets of strides. Let's see how I get on with that. So that's 2 sets done. I've got to say, in terms of one of the key factors, the grippiness, it's fantastic. You do feel very sure on your feet. Whilst it's not pouring with rain, the surface here is still wet, moist, whatever, and I know that going at speed I'm not losing any traction, which is fantastic. So thumbs up from me. Let's try a few more, give you an update then. So what's the final verdict on my initial impressions, having done long runs, reps? I've got to say, for me, thumbs up. I'm going to try out for more longer runs, see how I get on with those, but all I can say is thumbs up. If I was to give it a rating, I don't know, 7 out of 10, good all-rounder. For me, the winner is the rubber traction, which for me is essential during winter training. So definitely for me, go to Pegasus 37 Shield fantastic. Peace out. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thumbs up, subscribe, alarm bell, all that jazz. Thank you. See you soon.